Decades and decades of oppression is being brought into the spotlight in an attempt to instill permanent change. Women's History Month events are taking place on the UW Eau Claire campus and in the Eau Claire community throughout March. And College Feminist co-president Kessa Albright says the month is dedicated to highlighting the accomplishments of women around the world.
Women's History Month, or sometimes I like to call it Women's Herstory Month. It's every March, and the whole month is just dedicated to celebrating women who have accomplished things in spite of these oppressive power structures that we have going against us.
Co-president of the College Feminists, Mary Shaw, says the month also helps to elevate the voices of women.
The significance of Women's History Month is that women actually make up more than half of our population in general, and especially on this campus. There are a lot of women here, and for all the women that are here, I don't think enough voices are being heard. So having a month dedicated to femme voices, I feel, is very important.
The events included in the Women's Gender and Sexuality Studies sponsored event calendar have included panel discussions and films, and will be capped off with a Women's History Month award ceremony to highlight the influential females in the department. The latest event in the series, hosted by the Gender and Sexuality Resource Center, entitled Spoken Word for Women's History Month, a collection of voices, had 14 local poets sharing popular works and personal stories about oppression towards women. Local artist Lauren Becker says this event is important because it gives women a stage to share their thoughts on women's issues.
A friend of mine described it to me as the idea that we're having this celebration in order to give women the mic, and I think that that's incredibly important. In all sorts of situations, the idea that we need to elevate those who haven't had the opportunity to speak.
Shaw, who co-hosted the event along with Albright, says she hopes the attendees of the event stopped whatever they were doing to focus on what the speakers had to say.
I want people to just be able to stop and listen. A lot of these readers are first-time readers, so they haven't had their work or their words shared on a stage before, and I think it's so important for them to have their time to be heard. So I think that's the most important thing, is being heard.
Those interested in attending one of the remaining Women's History Month events can visit the Women's Studies page on the UW Eau Claire website. For Inside Eau Claire, I'm Parker Reed.